Good morning, scholars. Today is Wednesday, February 2nd, and I'm so excited to continue talking about the Rhino Way with you. I want you to think for just a moment. What does the I stand for in our Rhino Way? That's right, it stands for inspire. Let's hear from Ms.Wheelock about inspiring others.
Good morning, rhinos. Today, in honor of Black History Month, I want to share with you one of the most inspiring people that I've learned about in the last couple of years. Her name is Katherine Johnson. Ms. Johnson graduated from college at the age of 18, which is about 4 years ahead of where most people graduate. So she was graduating from college about the same time that most people graduate from high school. This means she was really smart and very driven. She began working in aeronautics as a computer in 1952. Now, you're thinking a computer is a device, right? It's not something that a person does. But back in that day, in the early 1950s, people were the computers. They had to figure out the math and the science behind the goals that we had to send people to the moon. And she was one of the team that did that. She was so successful in sending people into space and to the moon because of the work that she did, that she was honored with the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2015. And that's how I learned about her story. Her story was told in the film Hidden Figures, which came out a couple of years ago. And she died about 2 years ago at the age of 101. So we have lots of stories and lots of information about Katherine Johnson from her long and intelligent and bright life. Katherine Johnson is inspirational because of the ways that she pushed boundaries in her field, both as a woman and as a Black woman. She was a strong, intelligent, feisty woman who was unafraid to challenge her bosses and fight for what she believed was right, and to show that she knew what she was talking about in terms of her science and her math abilities, so that she could help to support NASA and the programs going to the moon. If you haven't seen this movie, check it out. It helps you learn not just Katherine's story, but two of her colleagues as well. And it's a great story about inspiration, about triumph, and about never giving up, which is one of our other qualities that we love here at NMA.
Scholars, I have one more thing to share with you this morning. I want to let you know that I am so excited to announce that Ms. Wheelock, formerly Assistant Principal Wheelock, is now Principal Wheelock. And that means that I'm not going anywhere, but I'll just be in a new role at NMA. I get to be the Director of Literacy and Supports for Students. So scholars, I want you to know that it has been my absolute pleasure and my honor to be your principal for the last 3.5 years. And I am so excited to work with Ms. Wheelock in her new role. I hope you'll help me in congratulating her. Have an absolutely wonderful Wednesday, rhinos.